Welcome to the Symantec Endpoint Protection Cloud Solution lesson of the Symantec Endpoint Protection Cloud Product Overview training course. This is the Symantec Endpoint Protection Cloud Solution Introduction lesson. In this lesson, you are introduced to the Symantec Endpoint Protection Cloud, or SEP Cloud Solution. You will also learn about its overall features and components. This is the SEP Cloud Overview topic. After completing the topic, you will be able to describe the need for SEP Cloud and how SEP Cloud fulfills that need. Many of today's IT challenges revolve around the fact that the technologies we all use at work continue to evolve. Trends include a mobile workforce that demands device choice, with over half of workers now using 3 or more devices to access corporate resources. Device types range from corporate-issued laptops and desktops to personally owned tablets and smartphones. This places pressure on already constrained IT resources, who must also face the challenge of maintaining corporate security in an environment where malware, ransomware, and other threats continue to increase. This dynamic environment presents challenges. Users expect to have freedom of choice in the devices they use to gain access to corporate assets. At the same time, IT is expected to support the increasing number of devices the users are employing, while ensuring corporate policies and compliance is maintained. Finding employees with the proper expertise can be a challenge in mid-sized organizations, as often these organizations lack security expertise and rely on smaller, non-dedicated teams to address all networking and security needs. Another challenge is the growing desire among businesses to migrate to cloud-based services due to the efficiencies it offers in terms of installation, maintenance, and administration. SEP Cloud addresses these challenges by offering a cloud-hosted, robust management solution. SEP Cloud is designed to support a variety of users, whether it's regional offices that need a simple but effective protection solution for a small number of users, or a small business that's looking for a cloud-based solution for headquarters. Because the SEP Cloud solution is delivered as a cloud service, no on-premise hardware or software is required. Content and product updates are automatically pushed to endpoints without the need for IT intervention. SEP Cloud is also user-centric. Policies and other settings are applied to groups, which contain users and their devices. SEP Cloud then automatically implements policies for each user and device in that group, taking into account the different capabilities of the device operating systems. The focus is on enabling the user to choose the devices and platforms they wish to use in a secure, controlled, and easily managed environment. SEP Cloud enables the user to have device independence by supporting a large variety of devices and platforms. The user has the freedom to choose which of the devices and platforms they wish to use. BYOD is no longer an issue, as SEP Cloud accounts for the individual device and platform capabilities. The following devices are supported: Windows 7, Windows 8 and 8.1, Windows 10. Mac OS X version 10.9.5 and later, Android 4.2.2 and later, iOS 8 and later, Windows Server 2008 R2 Standard SP1, Windows Server 2012 R2 Standard, Windows Small Business Server 2011 Standard Edition, and Windows Server 2016. To maximize performance, Windows servers only use real-time file scanning and scan exclusion protection features. This is the SEP Cloud Technologies topic. After completing this topic, you will be able to describe the technologies that are integrated into SEP Cloud. The individual technologies included in SEP Cloud are network protection, proactive threat protection, and device protection. Combined, these technologies provide a defense in-depth solution that ensures protection beyond traditional antivirus technology. In addition, these technologies are vastly improved by the reputation-based information provided by Symantec Insight. SEP Cloud provides protection across various layers on the user's devices to prevent all manner of security threats and mitigate vulnerabilities. For example, network threat protection is used at the network layer by providing a firewall and intrusion prevention system, or IPS, to prevent intrusion attacks and malicious content from reaching the computer that runs the client software. This layer helps mitigate threats caused by backdoors, denial of service attacks, port scans, Trojans, and worms. Proactive threat protection is used at the file system and operating system layers by providing protection against zero-day attack vulnerabilities in the network. This layer decreases the threat of unauthorized file process and registry modifications, keyloggers, Trojans, worms, and spyware through behavior analysis of executable programs and by blocking unauthorized use of system devices and file systems. Device protection is used at the file system layer to protect against viruses and security risks, and in many cases can repair their side effects. Security risks include spyware, adware, viruses, Trojans, worms, and other malicious files. Symantec Insight, as well as other Symantec Cloud technologies, are available to help determine the reputation of files on the system from both Symantec and community-based rating systems. This layer increases scan performance and enhances reliability in searches for malicious content. Network protection protects user devices from hacker intrusions or threats originating on the Internet and controls the network traffic through different firewall components to block well-known attack vectors. Intrusion prevention is a network-based system which automatically detects and blocks network attacks. Intrusion prevention intercepts data at the network layer and scans each packet individually by looking for the patterns that correspond to network attacks. For this, the setting uses signatures to identify attacks on your network. For known attacks, intrusion prevention automatically discards the packets that match the signatures. The firewall applies default firewall policies and rules to allow or block network traffic. Firewall rules control how the user devices are protected from malicious inbound traffic and malicious outbound traffic. The firewall automatically checks all the inbound and the outbound packets against these rules, and accordingly allows or blocks the packets based on the information that is specified in rules. Additional controls, such as file and printer sharing and remote desktop connection, let you safely access internal network resources while limiting access to public networks as required. Application Behavior Monitoring, also known as SONAR, which stands for Symantec Online Network for Advanced Response, is a real-time protection mechanism that detects potentially malicious applications when they run on computers. SONAR provides zero-day protection because it uses behavior-based analysis of running processes to detect threats before traditional virus and spyware detection definitions are created to address the threats. SONAR identifies these threats by their actions and characteristics, not with traditional security signatures. Additionally, SONAR can use reputation data to detect emerging and unknown threats. Features include artificial intelligence-based classification engine. Data from over 200 million application instances contribute information on application behavioral profiles which are used to establish classification rules on good and bad profiles. Symantec Security Response then provides rigorous certification on these profiles and distributes updated SONAR rule definitions through Live Update. Examples of behavioral profiles include modifying sensitive areas of the registry, modifying DNS settings, creating executables, and exhibiting bot-like behavior. Human-authored behavioral signatures. These signatures are written to detect a sequence of behaviors exhibited by a specific threat family. Behavioral policy lockdown. SONAR can continue to block suspicious behaviors from compromised processes, even if those processes cannot be deleted due to operating system protection or for stability reasons. Blocking such behaviors limits potential damage and provides excellent zero-day protection. Note that although SONAR does not use traditional file signature definitions, it does download updated behavioral definitions from Symantec Live Update and uses reputation data to improve its ability to detect threats. Access control configures the devices in your network for access to email or wireless if they meet certain conditions. Device controls enable extra security protection by specifying device control rules for various aspects of the devices in use, while web and application protection settings prevent malware from attacking browser vulnerabilities and using application exploit techniques. Device protection combines traditional Symantec antivirus scanning technology with advanced threat protection, which offers proven proactive threat protection technologies that protect devices from targeted attacks and attacks not previously seen. This includes traditional scan-based virus and spyware protection technologies to identify the following: viruses, worms, Trojan horses, spyware, and other malware. Using Symantec Insight, this protection can take advantage of reputation information in the cloud. Insight maintains data on both Symantec and community-based ratings for known files that can be used to improve performance by skipping known good files and increase the chances of discovering new threats and malicious files. This is the SEP Cloud Components topic. After completing this topic, you will be able to detail the SEP Cloud components. The following components are part of SEP Cloud: SEP Cloud Data Center, SEP Cloud Portal, SEP Cloud Client. These components are tightly integrated to provide ease of use for both administrators and users. The SEP Cloud Data Center is composed of microservices deployed in the Amazon Web Services, or AWS, EC2 cloud. As the largest public cloud provider in the market, Amazon Web Services provides a depth of flexibility, availability, and scalability that cannot be matched from a single data center. Amazon Web Services operates in availability zones within geographic regions around the globe. The SEP Cloud Data Center is currently located in a North American region of AWS, with other global regions available to meet the needs of international customers, regional privacy laws, and product expansion. Combined, these services provide a redundant solution with low latency access for customers. The SEP Cloud Client integrates virus and spyware protection, firewall, application and device control, and state-of-the-art intrusion prevention into a client that is installed on the device. The SEP Cloud Portal contains management, monitoring, and reporting features. It is browser-based and runs on any modern browser. In this lesson, you learned about the market conditions that drive the need for SEP Cloud, the technologies that are integrated into SEP Cloud, and the SEP Cloud components.